Welcome back, guys, and right now we are about to kill this.
When Aventa thought she was going to kill one of us. Guess not. Someone has killed Grillet.
Grillet is dead. Aventus
No
did
more.
it.
I yield. I yield.
Hooray! Grillet,
I cannot best you.
at last. We're saved. Yay!
Just
Aventus really did.
I'm not part of the Dark Brotherhood, but she was not kind, not at all. I still don't know how that kid got from there to here, but
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword to the chest.
Are you feeling sick?
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Good to see you again.
You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadri's used wares and talk to the elf.
Well, Growlhog the Kind. Is she, you know... Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
the Kind just became Gorilla the Dead. Oh, that's disturbing.
I'll go back to the orphanage in a while. I'll give them time to, you know, clean up the mess.
Don't worry, it was a clean, quick, and painless death. Even though it should have been slow and painful. That's what she deserved. I saw how she treated those children. Well, she just became Geralda the Dead.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. No? Well, then she hasn't gotten to you yet. But she will. And don't you believe a word of it. My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you. Until next time. If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Oh, god dang it.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands clean. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, mate.
Oh, what happened?
Don't care how many colleges they built, how much the sea swallows. I'll outlast them all.
Let's get going. Let's go.
6 steel arrows, 3 dragon bones, 3 dragon scales, 194 gold, a Falmer arrow. Oh, it's got a steel sword, but I don't want that.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen
In
it
all
with
my
my own
years,
eyes.
I've never seen such a thing.
Please don't bother the Archmage.
I think
unless it's absolutely
my
necessary.
problem with her. She's the one who has a problem with me. But she is not going to get the better of me. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt. My problem with her. She's the... who has a problem with me. If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
This is better than sitting around talking about magic, don't you think? Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything? I've just been asked enough questions. I'm here to learn not to explain myself over and over. Forgive me. I didn't mean to assume. Why? Because it's old and full of dead things? Clearly, you've never spent any time in Morrowind. Not really. Just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think. I'd better get going.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside? All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
I wonder why we're going in here.
I'm not so sure we should be here.
Who knows what we might find in here?
As some of you may know, Sarthor was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sarthor. This is an exciting opportunity. Well, are there any questions before we begin? Until next time.
This is exciting, isn't it? This is better than sitting around talking about magic, don't you think?
Please be careful here. Ah, yes. Well, why don't... Here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berlina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics?
That's what you're doing.
Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them. Just identify them.
Huh?
All right, everyone. Let's be careful.
Can you imagine what it was like living here so long ago? The first men in Tamriel.
Do you think there's treasure here? Something to make Cesargo a powerful wizard?
I wonder if everyone else would be so happy to rifle through the bones of their ancestors.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured. All right, then.
To think, my ancestors destroyed the homes of Onmund's ancestors. So much bloodshed.
Huh.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured.
Can you imagine what it was like living here so long ago? The first men in Tamriel. Here. Watch what you're doing.
I'm not seeing signs of any warding magics at all. Either they're not here, or they were removed long ago.
I'll be amazed if we find anything useful here. He what? You must be one of the new apprentices then. Fine, fine. Just don't make a mess of my work, all right? I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Uh-huh.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder what effect might you smell to? Try casting a spell at the wall. See what happens. Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured. Well, would you look at that? This appears to lead somewhere. Let's see where it goes.
Okay, I didn't find everything, but okay.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place? I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. Take care now. Never should have This is simply